Hey, so I will first I will put some sort of image up here, but these have nothing to do with the whole thing. But I just like those images, and so I try to make myself exercise by creating images where I do. So, well, I don't think that's the way to go. Maybe just like doing it is the thing. But anyways, so yeah. Yeah. Still. So here I am. Isn't that I always get into the songs? It's not that one you think of. Rock Me Like a Hurricane. No. It's like it's a softer song I think about. Oh, what is that song, by the way? Here I am. Maybe I can put it beneath later because now I just don't recall. Oh, sorry for being sort of quiet when I started audio, but I just wanted to remember it. Well, no, I have no clue right now. So now I have cleaned the whole table where I can do a layout for you from stuff, books, and all kinds of stuff that I used to have all around. So I don't know where to start. Maybe I should start with what I put up there, like 4 piles or something. You can choose if you come in later. Generally nowadays it seems to be. Oh, I just have. Well, I can share. Honestly, I can share on my Facebook. I remember there have been not so many in here live, so I will just put a link there so that if someone wants to, they can find me here right now. They can if they follow the YouTube, obviously, but well, it's more fun when someone is here. But why does it not work though? I don't know. Maybe I have to just get out and get in. I'll try that way. Wow. I need to think. I need to take a moment because this is slow. So maybe now something is not working. It says, no, now maybe hopefully it's working. I hope it's not the video or audio that is disconnected or something when I do other things because, well, I have this old-time computer, so I should change. Well, it's very slow. So now I think I'm done with this, so I can start doing that then. So you can choose piles. I will write down if I remember. I think it's a little bit silly, but at the same time not to ask these kinds of questions, though. But people do ask those kinds of questions all the time, so that's why I have them here. Okay, I will just get to it now. So for pile number 1, are you on their mind? That's like a pendulum question, like yes or no kind of question. I will just put down the time here for number 1, 4:44. Okay, that pen did not work, obviously. I have everything else here, but not the pen. 4:55 then. Okay, let's see. I will start with a psychic tarot oracle deck. It's called oracle deck, but it's actually a tarot deck. But the reason I guess he calls it so is because it also have chakra cards, but at the same time every tarot card is also an oracle deck in a way, because you can use it that way if you want to. But oracles aren't tarot. So, okay, God, I need to focus here now. So, also I want to sit and just ramble, but okay, I will do this first. 4 of these. Are you on their mind? So you pick number 1. Oh, I need to put this table closer so they don't drop to the floor. So, and then I can do full layouts if someone comes in or something. I will see. Yeah. Are you? What was it? Are you on their mind? Okay. Are you on their mind? You have to think about some particular person here then. Here we have victory and success, but reversed. So yeah, you are certainly on their mind, but not in a positive manner, I would say. This may be someone that have been disappointed at. I just move this one a bit for some reason. I don't know the reason. Actually, stop. Yeah. Maybe something didn't go as well as you thought. Maybe you had a project together or something, whatever it was. So things have become either clouded or now I don't find the English words even. Misslyckat, like well, as it didn't succeed. Obviously, that is like the word. So yeah, it could also be someone that have negative thoughts towards you. They think of you, but they don't think positively about you. Oh, I need to take off the shoes here. Fiddling around. So, God. Well, sorry, I need to focus, but I have a lot of cords around my feet now. I need to. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So this is someone who I think in a maybe bad way, maybe just that things didn't work out, and that is negative, let's say. And also it could be that they find no way. Also, this could be someone who's 3 things I think about this card. It could be that that's what I said, and also it could be that they don't know how to clear the air. They don't know how to fix a situation that have become clouded. They don't see a way, like how to. But still, it's a negative sensation about it, or obstructed, or like cloudy. And also, it seems like someone can't speak out. It's like on this card in this tarot deck, you have to like Google the deck, and then it says here victory and success, but it's reverse 6 of wands. It is then. So if you want to see it, but here it's someone blowing in a trumpet, so it clears the air, let's say. So someone can't really do that for some reason. Some things need to be hidden, or like silent or something. But also it could be someone who actually don't want you to succeed, or have negative thoughts about you, or are jealous, it could be, or anything like that. So yes, on the question if they are thinking about you, but the way they are thinking about you is problematic, to say the least. It's like the contrary of success and victory, because this is such a brilliant and happy card upright. So when it's reversed, it's like what the heck card. Sort of. Wow. Okay. Wow. But also there is a sort of a longing here. There is a wish for to there is a wanting for this clarity somehow. So there is not like totally someone that is uninvested, because also when you are aggressive or like angry at someone, you are invested, obviously. But this doesn't have to be someone that is angry or something. But it's energy in this card, but a little bit low energy because of the not getting anywhere. Also, sort of not knowing how to get there to succeed. And so I will see the underneath card because this was interesting. Oh, but this is also reversed, which is interesting. Very interesting card here. This is 7 of Swords, Deception, and Envy, but also reversed. So what I take from this is because of the cloudiness, things aren't being clear. People don't see clear. And as I said, I mentioned envy just before I turned it and looked at this card. And someone like, what I want to say about this is that what seems to be maybe as deception is not. This may be, the cloudiness may also be that others think of you as if you are wearing a mask or like something. But on the contrary, this is reversed. So it's none of those things. This is rather someone pretty I mean, this is the way they look at you. So they may think that it's more obscure, it's more there is deception there, or there is envy there, or stuff like that. They themselves actually project there also, because it's not there. It's not. It's the opposite, actually. They're totally reversed, you know, which is so interesting. So this is difficult for me to translate the meaning of in a way, because I don't know what the success card here is about. I mean, what they really want to see, what you, in this case, really want to succeed with regarding this person. What is the success or clarity that this person wants? Because I think it's like a bit of a what is that word in English then? It's like exposure. Yeah, it's like something like that. The clarity that is wanted is to expose something, but the thing is there is nothing there to expose. So that's the problem. And this is the underneath card is more like the driving force that is subconscious, maybe, or not so clear all the time. But yeah, so this is very interesting. The difficulty here is, and it will stand reverse the victory. You won't read, or I mean, this victory and success won't come for this person regarding you until they realize that this is wrong. The way that what they are thinking they want to or need to get to is the opposite. Rather, they may be also deceptive in their way of trying to get there. So the way they view you is like, also when it's reversed, I oftentimes read it like it's the opposite, but also it can be emphasized. So I think that maybe the way they view the way their thoughts are about you is some sort of deception and or envy and or falseness or something. negative anyway, and but that is totally wrong. That is totally wrong. So the okay, I can't keep talking about this. I just stutter when I do, but the way they try to clear the air is clearing something that is not unclear, like so that's why they won't reach that goal. Yeah, it's like how to do that then. I mean, it's impossible. The cloudiness is rather in the other person's perception, their projection about you. Um, and how they think that you think and so on. Yeah. Yeah, this was interesting. So I will not go on because this was pretty odd. Anyway, uh, are you on their mind? That was the question, and I went all over the place. But anyways, I will take for number 2 now. Are you on their mind? And what is the time? I say 17 because I won't get to it before that time. Have I talked for so long about that? Okay. Are you? I must clear this whole thing. Are you on their mind? Number 2. Yes, there are many messy thoughts about you in this person's mind. Are you on their mind? Oh, yeah. This is sort of similar. I wonder if this is the same as the first almost now, because now triumph comes reversed, and that is like the chariot in traditional tarot. It's a major arcana. So this is almost the same card in a way as the success and victory card in the previous pile, let's say. Yeah, and this is reversed. So this is something that this is obviously not. They don't think about you in a triumphant way. I can't think that two people would get this. Two different people would get this in these two piles. But let's see what's underneath them, because this is even stronger message. So this is, I think, if someone would listen to the first part and then continue listen to this next part, they try to really push this agenda now with a stronger major arcana. Hello, like so with a red flag even upside down. So this, there is no red flag here. There is people's viewing this person you think about is viewing red flags about you, and that this cannot succeed and be triumphant then. So, or they really can't see a way how to, like, because it's reversed. There are negative thoughts here. Let's see how this looks like. Almost looks like me. The person on the image. Anyway, so yeah, what to say? So yeah, it's also the chariot itself, or this card itself, is very much about, well, preparing also, but also moving towards the goal. And it, as the previous pile, this one talks very much about not being able to move forward, not knowing how to. It's not only to reach the goal there, somewhere there. It's just even moving in the direction that is difficult, because how to sort of, well, I have to look at the beneath to understand if this is the similar one. So what I see here is the Empress card, also a major, by the way. So maybe this is very different from the first pile, who knows, but maybe also similar. But anyway, never mind, we'll stop talking about that. But the Empress is underneath here, and it talks about fertility. I mean, in a way, also about making their life beautiful and wonderful and prosperous, maybe, in a way. I mean, abundant in whatever way this person means. She's almost like a tree in this card. There are leaves growing, and the heart chakra is so this is upright, by the way, is so open, and she works with energy, and she have her energy in balance so much around her. She works with yeah, she is an energy worker, obviously, in this card, and also with the aura and how to balance herself. She's so loving, this woman underneath here. So what is that? Yeah, this is saying the same thing I still feel like as in the first pile, because that is not something you are probably aware of, or that person is aware of. You are probably aware of it if it's you, that one underneath. So I think the problem is that someone is trying to, or rather, someone is viewing you in a totally opposite, upside down way. Someone have, for some reason or another, almost also is didn't in this triumphant card, it's almost like a crusade, kind of galloping on a horse, like towards some, or wanting to do this, but reverse they cannot, or this person cannot. But the woman here, I think actually this one is it's almost like also struggle, like someone want to win, and this one is on their their aim is to like triumph over this woman here underneath. But the woman, which is you, then I would assume, if you are not the, you will know if you are the one on the top here. But anyways, but are you though on the top? Never mind. So underneath here, this, yeah. This, by the way, this first card here about, yes, they are thinking of you. Yes. So much, all the time, almost. This is an obsession, but also, but negatively, an obsession negatively about to like sort of get you almost. And what was I going to say about that now? I forgot it. But anyways, the woman is very balanced and peaceful, unafraid, centered in herself, grounded. Yeah. And also her hair stands out to the sides, like it's almost like her, let's say, nervous system, or her tentacle, her like it's almost like it senses the air. It becomes the branches where they grow little leaves on the stuff. It's like she's so in tuned about the with the energy around her, so she knows what goes on behind the scenes of sorts, because she's so in tune with the energy flow. But yeah, it's the same as the first, though. I interpret it this way anyways. Maybe you find another way to interpret this, but I see it as yeah, they think of you. You are constantly on their mind, but in a very upside down way. Their perception, they are like locked in their mindset in a way when it comes to you, negatively. And here you are, just just wanting to make your life beautiful and spread good stuff. And yeah, it's absolutely the opposite of the first. It's like the woman here is also like a mother, talking about the tomorrow is here in Sweden Mother's Day, but a loving mother who yeah, there is also progress in this. This is number 3, but in this particular Empress card, it's so different from the ones in many tarot decks, because it's so, in a way, it's lively, but it's still, and it's so balanced and peaceful. you can't shake this one, and that is a problem for this one who think of you, because they have like, yeah, they have almost started a crusade sort of, and they are so I mean, their mind gets almost infected, inflamed by these kind of thoughts that they are doing. Also, probably they think in their mind that they are doing the right thing. So they want to push, but the only thing that happens, honestly, is that they get more blocked from seeing. And I also feel like my heart now is like a pressure on their hearts to just keep this whatever energy it is going, while it doesn't affect, honestly, the one beneath here, which I think is you then, is like just getting stronger and more balanced and peaceful. And yeah, this person beneath here have found their happiness, like their key to how to be happy also under all kinds of circumstances, probably, and not get affected by outside forces or reactions or so on. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. And I think also one of the reasons this is difficult to see, sort of, or understand, is the fact that that is not so common. This person, as portrayed as a woman here, as an empress, usually is also a woman when it comes to, or mother type, motherly type, also caring about, I don't know, animals, but whatever. And so it's difficult for this crusader to see that when it's not so common that someone is like that without hidden agendas or anything else. But also the empress here beneath is very much a perfect projection, let's say, surface, because of that, because of who she is and what she is. That becomes like, it's a little bit hard to understand somehow, and therefore, yeah, what mirrors is like this person's to think of you. It's their mind, their own mind, that is mirrored on that surface that doesn't have, let's say, it doesn't have a reflection, you could say, in a way, but it's over the top with that. But anyways, yeah, interesting. But it's also a wish to understand and to get things right. I mean, from this person who think about you obsessively or very much. But they really, there are two different, very much different mindsets, very strong mindsets also, by the way, when it comes to the major arcana on both. But still, this one that are not succeeding with their aims, let's say, with this person who you asked about, let's say, or think about, that person, this energy they use, actually they also give you energy, the energy they use in this emotions or whatever it is that is directed to you, towards you. That is actually what also brings you this, let's say, abundance or balance and all that, because it comes into your field energy wise. So it's yours to use. It doesn't come to you like an bad energy, it comes to you like energy, and you can hone that. You can, like, take that in a positive way. And that is what happens here. So this person that drains their energy pretty much eventually, at least. Also, I mean, they get more and more focused, I think, with not succeeding, as well as their energy is also leaking all the time. So while yours is, you become stronger and stronger and stronger and start to shine like so. Well, whoever you thought about, I think it's the first and the second is the same. Although it was like a little bit different thing at the underneath. First, it was like this thought of deception and or envy underneath, how they view you as something negative that they project onto you. And here it comes like what is the real truth here, because that also was reversed, so it was untrue, but here it shows what is true. So it's an empress, yeah, so full of love, because the heart chakra here is just so open. Yeah, this is beautiful. And yeah, to shake this is very, very difficult. I'm not saying impossible, but yeah, at the core, I think impossible. Yeah, I don't think you are going to be shaken at the core. I think you become stronger and stronger and stronger, honestly. But yeah, this person, whatever aim they have, they are not succeeding and they are dissatisfied by that. Maybe angry a little bit or maybe a lot. But they still keep getting focused, and it takes toll on their heart more so than affecting you at all. It looks like I feel that also in the back of my heart and in the front of my heart. I feel like their heart chakra becomes like also probably blocked in a way because of this. It's a determination to win sort of a battle, and it only takes toll on them, and you just keep getting more harmonized, like so. Well, let's see what the third. Wow, this was not unexpected. Oh, I need to write what time it is. 33:33. I write because it's fun. I don't know if I was out then, but I dreamed about that one night. Okay, yeah, wow. Whew. So for it will be 4 piles, I said. So this is the third pile then. I'll shuffle them a bit and let's see if something else can come up here. Are you on their mind? Whoa. I have to wait until it's 33 now. So are you on their mind? Pile 3. Start to talk. Okay. Are you on their mind? Yeah. Actually, their intuition is the first card is the High Priestess, and so actually they are almost communicating with you in a, what do they say? Fifth dimension or something, or some other dimension. They communicate. Yeah, here also the throat chakra underneath. So yeah, I think you also maybe probably speak then or are in contact, but in many ways it's not only there is an open door between you in when it comes to communication, or when you think of them, they think of you, and if you're not speaking, then you are constantly communicating in this other realm, let's say, because the throat chakra is so open. It's like about communication. So you are communicating, but the first card is still this High Priestess card, the intuition card. So mainly it goes on between your hearts, minds, and through let's say planes you don't even can't put the finger on maybe all the time. So yeah, and she also sits here with her eyes closed, and there is a disc of stars, let's say, in front of her in this image, and also a door that behind it seems to be like a heaven or something, or light shining through. And she's up on the clouds here. So yeah, very much the mirroring thing about the 2 and 5s. I've seen so many 2 and 5s lately. It's wow about those, and they also sort of mirror each other when it comes to the how they are written. Let's say the 5th chakra, that is the 5 I talk about. But so maybe you have contact both verbally, like in real life, so to speak, or if not, because this was hidden behind the high priestess, then if not, then this communication is still very strong and goes on all the time within yourselves. And maybe also this could be someone you have actually passed, I don't know, but if so, yes, they are in contact with you all the time, because this is very clear, very, very open connection and very much alive, but still it's an inner connection. This was different though, so good. And I will see still what's underneath, because now I find it fun. Conflict and defeat, number 5 of wands. This was I think probably I will see what's on it. There is victory and success upright underneath that conflict and defeat. Someone is like stumbling down the stairs here. There could have been an accident. It could be anything, like I mean, smaller thing, not that you not dangerous in a way, but something probably have made you not be so much in communication and contact then, I think. So that's why you communicate silently between your minds and hearts, and so energetically. But this will turn to success and victory, because underneath the conflict and defeat card, underneath it will become clear. The clarity will come, and your connection is clear. Your contact is clear. It's just not. It have not turned. You know, the tides always turn, tables always turn, and the pendulum always swings in the other direction. And so it have been swinging for some time. When it comes to you two, in a little bit less favorable way, as you would interpret it, but it's not bad, because it will still make it swing upwards way more when it turns. So this have been a good time, although it doesn't seem like it. This have maybe felt a little bit lonely, and others, for this person, I think also it have felt like others are going upward and in some sort of right direction, while they're going in the other direction. They don't succeed. If this is about love and such, they may feel like others find their one or stuff, and what are they doing, stumbling like on the stairs downwards. So yeah, there is some loneliness here, and they feel like burned, I think, in a way, or by things. But this is not connected to you two, I think. This is just life in a way, and also thinking about building something with someone else. That seems difficult because they want different things. But I think with you two, it will, whenever this turns, then it will lead to this victory and success. And still not obvious right now, probably, but still you have a clear connection between you two, although it's maybe silent at this time. So, and this will open up even things need to be cleared, yeah, just for some sort of, I mean, in either of your lives or something, before this can come to fruition, or what you say. Yeah. So wow, okay, that was different. Happy happy it was, because the other ones were kind of tough and strange. So let's see. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, honestly. So now, 41 minutes in, I say this for the number 4. Let's see. Number 4. Are you on their mind? Yeah, as I said with the previous one also, that's when you think of them, they think of you. You are connected all the time. Okay, so are you on their mind? Number 4. Are you on their mind? Oh, something dropped off even here. I will just see the first card here. 9 of Swords reversed. Strength. No, it's suffering in silence, it says here. Okay. I think you are in contact here. And I think they share things also, because as the reverse thing of this. Someone who is not really feeling good or haven't been able maybe to sleep well for a long time, and they don't see how they can get anywhere, almost like they don't. Here in the image there is a woman sitting on, she have gotten some stairs up and she's looking there is she's sitting on her knees as if she can't stand almost, maybe, but she could probably, but anyways. And there is when she got up where she is now, there is still a vast, whatever it is, like if it's clouds or if it's sea or some, when she looks over to the tips of some mountains, some not far away, but some bit away. So when she get there, it seems like, okay, there is some light, but she still can't get any. I mean, yeah, she's a little bit stuck in this place, let's say. But this is reversed, so I think that this one is supported and not silent. So, it was a accordion. Yeah, so anyway. So yes, and I think they're also, not only are you on their mind, I think they talk to you, and I think they talk to others about you. Maybe also about your support or something. Yeah, I think there have been tougher. I think this one have somewhat reached a better place, or feel a little bit better, because probably of you being there, of your support somehow. And then we have base chakra reverse. So this is someone, as I said before, someone may have troubles walking or something with legs here, and she have this walking stick in her hand also, or what it is. But the base chakra upside down or reverse is like the physical is the tough thing. This person have problems physically. It's tough, and it also affects obviously the thinking and everything else. Suffering in silence reversed. So I think this person talks about what's painful or how they feel, and that sort of gives some sort of relief that there is someone there for them and they can get some sort of help, although they don't. There are many things they would want to do or reach or whatever it is, but they cannot. Do they think of you is the question here. Yeah, they think mainly about themselves, I would say, but that they can talk with you and so on, and maybe you give them some help or something, is also positive. I mean, that they think about that, and I think they also talk about you in that way, positive way, but their main focus is themselves. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it is. It's not like they are thinking, oh, how are you doing? It's not like their first thought here. And it might be very difficult to have that first thought when you are suffering. I mean, when you are in pain or whatever it is, you have problems physically, then it's like that's in the forefront of your mind, and that is understandable. So let's see. Beneath, temptation, the devil. And there is a key here also. And this is reversed. I want to tap like on the card. Okay. I think this could be a pattern where you may be stuck sometimes, or there maybe you have been for a while also. Maybe it's like codependence or something. You need to release you don't. I drift from the question, I know, but yes, they are thinking, as I said. But when it comes to these other cards, it's like you need to reject others and free yourself from some sort of I won't say bondage, but like maybe responsibility or someone, because this have been destructive for you in some way, this connection, and you are not responsible for all others' choices and whatever it is. Don't let their pain or their inabilities or something hold you back from doing your thing. Just say no. It's easy to say, but and under these need that card and the underneath cards of the deck also, but is Four of Swords, where upright, and that is rest and rejuvenate. So I think you need to get out in the nature and sit and just get more life force, and alone. You need to be by yourself, not to drain yourself of life energy, because it's almost, I mean, not almost, you are almost, and then I use the word almost again, you are like burned out sort of in your helping position, I think. So you truly need to not have any demands on you to do anything for anyone, I think is what I see in the cards. And these first cards can also be that you need to focus on really your own health, your own energy, and so on. If you are the one having troubles physically, then this person is thinking about that also. But with the temptation card or the devil card reverse here also, I feel like this may have been maybe it's a partner or a previous partner or someone that you are connected to I mean to that you haven't been together or something, but that have also, I think, been destructive in a way, in one way or another, and that it's like the suggestion here is very much close the door and rejuvenate yourself, rest. You can't take on or live for someone else's, especially if they are not ready or what it is themselves, or if they don't have the energy to give back to you. You know about this in the medicine wheel. We'll talk about Aini in the Andean medicine wheel, and so the shamanism, and it's very important to also get back energy, the energy that you give, otherwise it takes a toll on you yourself physically. So have to look the third one underneath there. Partnership and alliances, that comes number 3 of wands here. Two holding hands like equally, someone lifting the other and the other lifts the one, and it's only emphasizes what I said. It needs to be both ways, not always all the time. If someone have a cold, no, not a cold, but if there is something just for a while, but if it's a pattern, if it goes on, and you are always the supporting figure, and you always hold them up or try to, you boost them in a way and make their life a little bit brighter, yes, but it also doesn't help you, though. It drains you, I think, more than you maybe think. And maybe if you have some sort of symptoms, that may be connected to the fact that you're doing this and draining your life energy. Well, so that was that. Now I don't have to have any. I don't need to check the time, but I wonder if I should do some sort of other things like layout. There's still no one here. I have another thought. Maybe I can ramble now for a bit. Nice. It was a long time ago. I can't go anywhere. I have to think about this. I will pull a card if this is even a good idea about it. And if someone gets in, maybe I will do some full layout, like a Mandrake cross or so on, Celtic cross. So, what do I? Oh, should I ramble even? I will see what cards I get, but I will anyway. I know myself, but so I should. Okay, here we have throat chakra. It's open. Authority. Oh, I should keep quiet. Destiny. No, these 3 cards is what I get. Throat chakra, yeah. And authority is like the emperor. Also, in this deck, it stands like with his listening, like with his arms like crossed, like what the heck is coming out from that mouth now then. And then we have 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny, it's called here, which is good. This is turning in the right direction. So, well, I need to think about what I say, though, since this emperor in the center, like checking. Otherwise, this video won't work, I guess. Let's see. And oh, underneath there is victory and success. The cards that have been up now for several times. So this is a good thing. So I will just ramble until someone comes in. Or maybe I will ramble till I don't want to ramble and then maybe do a layout then. So, yeah, this morning I had this song in my mind. When it gets sunny, reggae music sounds perfect. So anyways, I had this get up, stand up for your right. And also there is this line in the song that is, you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So it made me so happy. There are many people. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about briefly, and very, very thoughtfully about what I say, is that there is a woman, Michaela, who actually put such emphasis on a certain place over and over and over and over again. I like a very, very, let's say, I am quite a straightforward person. When I do this, obviously, I talk a little bit, or when I put songs, references, or so on, that is more so. Yeah, you can pick up different things probably from it, but I really like as a person to be very, very straightforward, very clear, and I confront things when I don't think they are correct and so on. That's more my natural way, and that's also why the throat chakra is upright in the cards, I guess, here, because this throat chakra can say things. Anyways, so this woman, there was some other strangeness, but never mind. But that was like maybe it was a month ago. I could say exactly if I look back at some schedule, but I won't. But anyways, she was talking about a certain, let's say, place then that I understood that she means that I need to do that, but I dislike it so much because when people say things, between the lines or keep doing stuff like that, it bugs me in a way. I mean, I can find it fun also. It's like being a detective sort of, but that was so overemphasized, so I couldn't ignore that. What was what she wanted to say. So, but I ignored it though, because I don't want to be. I don't want anyone to hold my reins and steer me in whatever direction they feel like I should. I mean, in a way that when people gaslight, when they are very double, or when they lie, that is like also a a way of behaving or speaking sometimes. So I just ignored it. Until the other day, just a few days ago, I was my rucksack had I pulled it, so I needed to fix it. And so, anyways, never mind. So I got help from a sweet one that I know because I didn't have whatever I needed for that. Then, anyways, so yeah. So then, uh, well, what I wanted to say, to not go drift all the way around here, I found something. I knew that when she says certain things, that if I check that place, I will find certain things, and I didn't want to, because I just didn't want to be involved in whatever, whatnot, and so I didn't. And so when I then was searching for something else and checked a certain place, I did find something that is not mine, first of all. And I don't know how it got there or why it's there. And I don't know. It reminds me of something that I know that someone I know have had previously. Never mind. This sounds very. Now I talk like it totally weirdly, but anyways. So, but now I don't really know, because I have to make a choice. Yeah. Since I now know, I also wonder. There are so many questions now. Maybe I should ask the cards or ask my guides. But they usually, when it comes to the mediumship and all that, they usually tell me when I need to know, so I don't have to kind of. I don't have to get into all the things. But when it comes to like thinking about things, I cannot not do it. So I wonder why. First of all, why would she say that? Why would she even know that? Why would she be involved in that? Who is she? Why, questions. And no straight answers, of course not. That's like the common theme about people like this. Anyways, so that is one of the questions I can't do much about, really. It's hard to ask people who aren't straightforward questions, how to do that. You can ask, but you won't get any answers. So anyway, so not any true answers anyway. So, well, now I have to make a choice though, because now I know that there is something that I don't know for sure what it is, why it is. But I have to make some sort of choice here. Will I just keep this? Will I check this? I mean, I can find out what it is, if there is something to find out there. I know this sounds weird when I talk about it, but I will keep talking about it for a little while though. And also I wonder, could it be dangerous? Could it be a bomb? I've seen too much, those thrillers or something. It could be anything really, in my mind. But okay, that's too dramatic probably. But I wonder, okay, what is this now? And then I wonder, I may need something else to check it. So then I wonder, oh, they sound more and more strange the more I talk, but I will keep on talking. Well, if it's like, if this thing is like planted, for what reason? If it's something to frame someone, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. And there, I dislike the choice even. I dislike to have to be invested in a choice, but I cannot not have that then now. Although it was several months ago since it was like pretty straightforward hinted at me to like check exactly where I found this. So I don't know. And if I would, I won't continue now, but if I would check this one, and if there is whatever that is, what would I do with that then? If it's not a bomb that I will then blow up in pieces. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, no. But yeah, I don't know. But now I've rambled about it. It feels better. That feels better than being quiet about it, honestly. If something happens. Because it's weird. It's very odd that certain things are that you find certain things that don't belong to you. Let's say. So. Well, I will get to that. Maybe I should even pull cards for that. What to do, but I don't usually. Cards are like that. Also, talking about cards, I will talk about cards now instead of that strange thing. Cards are like this. They show tendencies, and generally, or actually, as I see it, they read not the future but the past. But this energy they read in the energy flow from the past generally spill over into the future, let's say, if you talk about it that way. But time is like maybe something questionable. But anyways, we won't get there. But so these energies in the future aren't settled. They are like, there are wave forms of energy, and there are particle form. They can become a particle. Obviously, they can become when we focus on them also. So it's good to not focus on a negative future. But so maybe I shouldn't have talked about the whole bomb thing. But yeah, anyways, I don't think so. It seems very, very unlikely that that would be the case. But well, as I've learned, living for this long, anything actually is possible. Anything can be possible. Even the things that seems to be way out there and not likely. So therefore, I try to keep my mind open and still logical, and think about, okay, what is most likely here then? Like how to even understand this. There is quite a straight line from A to B, like, okay, and you can figure out, like, okay, this looks like something I've seen before, and someone I know who had something like that before, and then I can pull a straight line to, oh, that's what it is, and that's however it got where it got. But yeah, but then again, yeah, then again, nothing more to say about that. Back to the whole card things. So you can influence, yeah, the future and so on. So when it comes to, it's not that I don't take advice from cards, I really do. But then oftentimes I ask one of my brilliant friends, actually, even those who don't I've worked with cards for many, many years, but those who don't and haven't, they are usually super brilliant at it, I must say. So, my stepsister, for one, used to be awesome with her cards, and also another friend that I have. In some cases, that I ask her to read the cards. But personally, I haven't done that for a while now. I probably should, though. When I talk about it, I Ching is the one that is like exact. That is the one that I use when it's like, let's say, crisis, need to really, really know what's going on or what energies are at play here, and then that is the most exact thing I know. But anyway, so yeah, but to pull cards for like everything, like this, for example, I mean, it's not that you should either be logical or, I mean, you shouldn't. For example, when I do mediumship readings for someone, and I have done that a lot, as you may know, I hesitate quite a lot if there is someone that is fully like, oh, everything is true that you say. There is one thing to be actually negative or don't want to see anything, like that's another, that's another, yeah, on the other end of the spectrum. But to be skeptical and to question things and to like digest things, like, and so on, that is sound advice. That is really, really good. So it's not that it take out the other. It's not that if you get a card that says something and your logical mind says no, what the heck, like that is like as if you should ignore your own thoughts or the way you see it logically. But it may open up your frame of vision. It may open up for things you haven't seen and that you can actually see then, and so on. So it's sometimes called mirror of the soul. Yeah. And I myself have thought that for a long time when it comes to those more as commonly seen as negative cards, like the devil, for example, that came up. In tarot, that is a fantasy figure, by the way. That is like seen as some built up idea that we believe in so much that we get trapped by it. That is how it's viewed. It's not like as if in tarot that is seen as something real. But what it is when it comes to certain images, I now use a very sweet deck with sweet images, let's say, pretty much clear colors and whatnot. But I think that it's like in dreams when you process things, when it becomes very when it's very much in your face, like, so you kind of almost jump by the card, like the images. Now you don't see the images, and I think the images are the most favorable things about tarot, actually. So it's a little bit upside down that I don't do it. I hope I will start using cards so you can see them, but you can Google them. But anyway, so I think that influences you in a way, the image itself, as images in dreams can do. It helps you process things in a different way, and sometimes that needs to shake you a little bit to make you see clearer. Yeah, that's that. Did I have anything else to ramble about? I don't know. Obviously I have, but then this emperor in the center of these cards, so I think will not. Yeah, but that is the one question I just feel like, okay, I have to make some sort of decision to in certain I mean, in certain situations, I mean, it would be perfect if you just could be like, okay, and just lean back and just let life go as it goes, and you can. But I mean, you also, that is also a decision. you know, when something appears or is strange in one way or another, you have to make a choice how to act, and hopefully not to react, but to like, yeah, to kind of, yeah, you have to make a choice what to do with this then. Nothing, something, and if so, what? Like, and right now, I don't know, so. But it feels good to have said it somehow. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Um, and I could go on and on about my disappointment at some people. Yeah. But then again, I could also go on and on about the wonderful, beautiful persons that I meet and that I have in my life. So that's a better choice, because when you have seen through certain people and how small they are, how tunnel vision they are, and how what is the word for that? Fördom, or like pre, yeah, whatever. Well, and also gullible, that they believe in things they hear from some sort of. I have this. I mean, in my age. I mean, well, I'm I'm beyond 50, so, and these are people at my age who actually think that you can hear on someone's voice that they are like a good person, for example. I mean, yeah, hear my voice. What do you think about this voice? I mean, yeah, yeah, you can obviously sometimes hear the opposite. You can hear that someone is, let's say, quote unquote, bad, maybe. But I mean, when it comes to skilled manipulators, or when it comes to, uh, well, I won't use certain words here now, but I mean, when it comes to certain things, let's just call it that, it doesn't matter what position they have in society. It doesn't matter how correct, let's say, they sound or whatever it is. I mean, and the people at my age, I can understand it if you are like younger and haven't lived life. But how can you not understand? Do you not ever learn? I mean, how does it work? How do you not, like, I mean, you should really, really trust your gut and everything that. And I think many females, maybe more so. No, I don't know about that. But I mean, yeah. So I think when it comes to that, you shouldn't like listen to someone tell you to question everything. But like me, but I'm really surprised how people can, without really thinking, trusting rumors and so on. That is far beyond my comprehension. I don't know, but then I mean, I think it's the same. That have to do with the same thing there, about the status thing and the belonging thing and everything, and then you kind of connect with this, and this have to be true because it come from a certain source, like, without even understanding how played even certain sources can be sometimes, or them themselves just not being as maybe fair as you think or something. And to me that is beyond understanding, how you cannot question. It's one thing that you also, there is sort of a choice, maybe, or maybe you can just step out of things because you do not know. That is also maybe a good choice. But but even if you take a stand, let's say, in some direction, and also the consequences of doing so can be so extreme, and still, I mean, these people really, really, really surprise me. Those who don't know but still take like a very strong stance about something they don't know, and they don't even question themselves in doing so. I mean, wow, wow. I think that is I have been a little bit shocked sometimes in my life, but I think that is one of my, well, the most surprising things I've ever encountered, honestly, is these people, frenemies or pretend friends, and those who don't seem to have like a mind of their own. It's like it's wow to me. Anyways, but I should talk about all the good, wonderful ones. And these people are probably also wonderful, but to me, I don't even understand them. I just don't understand them. I don't. Uh, and it's a little bit awful. Now I keep going in that direction, but I mean, how degrading they can be, and wow, if someone also even check them the least. I mean, even if it's something that they meet some sort of resistance somewhere, that is so like, oh, I mean, they are so upset and surprised about that because they are not used to that situation. But anyways, yeah, I just think of one person here now. But anyways, just the fact that um, they can like tell themselves that it's correct by them to treat other people in a way that they would never ever think was okay if they were on the other end of that treatment, but they don't see that. I'm sure that they think of themselves as being good people, some of these people. Therefore I have an easier time understanding, let's say, quote unquote bad people, those who know uh, they know they are shitty, they know they tell lies about others, they know they hurt others and they intend to hurt others. I don't see them as, I don't like that, of course. Of course I don't. But at least they see sort of clear while these other good ones, so to speak, quote unquote good ones, that are following their drum beats oftentimes, they they're kind of worse because they don't even understand what they are doing. They don't understand, and they are usually also a larger group of people when it comes to causing harm. These baddies, let's say, that's a good word, right? Isn't it, to be a baddie? Be good at something. But I mean, those who are more, let's quote unquote say, call them bad then. They they need to get the ball rolling in the fields of the, so, quote unquote good ones, because otherwise it will be inefficient. So it's very interesting, though. People are strange, as he said. Jim. Oh my. Yeah. Animals are lovely. Yeah. Nature is also wonderful. Oh, and also some people are really, really, really wonderful. But yeah, not overall, I wouldn't say. Not in my experience, though. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it's not that people want bad things, but that's not really the thing I'm rambling about. It's the thing that people mean and want good things, and hurting and doing bad things because they don't understand better. They don't question things. They just take things at a face value, let's say, or that they hear something or something, and that doesn't disappoint me in a personal way. It makes me like so surprised. I mean, when I look at these people, I kind of wonder who's in there almost. Like, who cannot and some people go on and on for a long time, with that attitude towards someone. And in their own minds, they're still the good, horrible ones. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's just, to me, it's more of more of a riddle, kind of. That's the way I see it. But actually, I've held people in too high regard myself. That is bad. I need to keep them several notches down. I understand that now. It took a while for me to get that. But yeah, because they actually don't deserve it. They don't understand better. So you have to understand that. Yeah, I have to understand that. But I took for granted that people actually use their brains. But no. Some people do, or some people use their hearts also very much more. Yeah, and I mean, we all are where we are at. We can't be better than we are, right? Because how would that be possible? We are on our own soul's evolution or journey. And yeah, so I shouldn't really put them down even. It's just that I'm surprised. I'm very surprised at people. But they are there. And that's nothing I want to be connected to. Yeah. So, but yeah, then there are those who are like total sweethearts, and they kind of make up for everyone else, really. It can be also, it can sometimes be anything, like an animal, like the Labrador I took care of, or the cat. Like, they actually also can make up for a lot of shitty people. But also, when you meet hearty people that don't have those, that are not like maybe not have been manipulated, or maybe not are so tunnel vision, or are not like, I don't know. But anyways, when you meet those people, it can just be one shining light. Then you realize also which ones you don't want to be in connection with. Yeah. Well. That was that. Maybe I should talk about something more positive now then. What? I wonder if I kept staying here for long, I thought that maybe someone check in then, but no. No, here I am. Oh, that was the song again, as I talked about at the beginning. What is this song? I must Google, because there is a different song. It's not that song. It's like it's a soft song. What is that song? Oh, now I know. No, I think I almost think if this is the one. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think it's this one. I just need to put up the sound here. It's actually UB40, I think. I have forgotten how the lyrics go. I need to check because I had it in my mind when I got in here and now. So it must be some reason for that. I sometimes come back to the same songs, I know, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's this one, yeah. These all kinds of, they were popular ones in time. Okay. So maybe I should do some. I can't sit here all day. Oh, I want to listen to it now. I will listen to it later, but I will put it in the chat box here. I used to say hi here. I didn't even. You can make it visible, the chat box, if you haven't understood that, someone. There's no one here, but if ever. This one is the one. Here I am. I will read the lyrics because I came back to it again. Let's see. If you are a big tree, we are small. We are a small axe, sharp and ready, ready to cut you down. Ready, wow, sharpened to cut you down. I can't believe that it's real. The way that you make me feel, a burning deep down inside, a love that I cannot hide. I know it's you and me, baby, that makes this world go round, and keeping you in love with me, baby, laying all my troubles down. Here I am, baby, come and take me. Here I am, baby, come and take me. Take me by the hand and show me. Here I am, baby. It always ends up this way, me begging you every day, a love that I cannot have. You broke my heart in two halves. I know it's you and me, baby, that makes this world go round, and keeping you in love with me, baby, laying all my troubles down. Da, da, da. Yeah, it didn't say much more. It keeps saying the same thing there, but it's a kind of a good tune. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe it means something to you. Um, mm. Well, I think I will do a. Should I do several? I'm just sitting here. Should I do several little layouts? I have several decks here also. Should I keep using this deck? I don't know. Should I do one? Should I do two? Should I? I will just do one larger layout then. If someone is interested, I will use this deck and the Psychic Tarot by Jan Holland. Yeah, I will just do this for you all because I don't think there are many here, so it will be pretty clear, hopefully, for anyone. Let's see now. So I will do this while. And well, I will just put this on here first. But there was another thought I had. It was like maybe I should, maybe on Facebook or somewhere, have my phone number and you could call. I could actually do it here also. I never thought about that. That seems ramble. It will be just prank calls probably, maybe here, I don't know. But anyways, to have like certain hours or something where you can call in and maybe I can tune in a psychic sense also. Or you can have one question or something and call. It will be like fun to do something else, I feel. Like one day or something. Or at least until the battery of the phone dies. Yeah, that could be fun. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Anyways, here is this. I really want to look at the underneath card first, but I won't. I will take them in order. First card first. This is the central card. Five of Pentacles. So this is a little bit. It says financial and material changes, and this is like. I think it still goes better because upright this is worse. This have been worse. Now it's like it's turning a little bit, and there is some sort of balance so that you have to each area that with you a little bit what you need and so on. And that is also another crazy question I had from the person I was thinking about now. But there, all this weird moral stuff also, by the way. But never mind. Um, that someone like, oh, you should like get a car and all those things, and I was just like, well, you really have to have funds for that sort of thing so you can afford. I mean, you need to have an income that constantly is an income that you can like so you could, I mean, it's not possible for everyone to afford that. And that was like, whoa. And then the next question was like sometime later though, but still was like, so, so you can afford like food. I was like, well, I have, so I can afford food. I've never like said I can't like, and it's interesting. Well, you can't like think about what all people say, but anyways, here it seemed to not be a desperate. There seemed to be not a lot, but not like a desperate lack somewhere. It's like you get what you need. And now I hear a song, and you know what? Which one? The Stones. Can't get no satisfaction, but you find somehow. You get what you need. Yeah, you will get what you need. And you do get what you need, I think. Right now. It's like yeah. There is no crisis going on here, but maybe because it have been tough previously, I feel that is something you keep in mind here. So I will just continue. And if for someone this is a reverse card that is added as if it's worse, then there is a critical situation. But I don't think it is though. Let's see. I think it would have come up right then. So and then we have 8 of Pentacles reversed. I think this is what blocks your flow of abundance, I guess. It seems to be focused on material things here, this layout for someone or whomever comes in. But it seems to go very, very slow. It's like there is no motor. It's like just you have sails, and it depends on the wind here if you get anywhere, if this boat stands still. But you're going in a good direction, I do feel. Gradually to brighter prospects. Yeah. So, and you can steer it also, although you can't maybe choose the wind. You have a little boat here, tiny one though, with huge sail. But anyway, so there is a bird, like spirit guiding you, and yeah, I think that is what you feel block you is that it goes slower than you want to get somewhere with this. So, and then we have what can help you, and that is solitude. This is the Hermit card, and there is in this deck there is a woman sitting and reading a book, and I never saw this before. But in this book, one page is there is nothing on it, and it's written on the other page. They have this open book, almost like, also you can almost look like musical notes on the one side. Anyways, and I don't think she even looks at the book; she just holds it. And there is a star there and some mountains, and it also seems like it's behind her one of those tower or what is it, pillars. Yeah, one of the pillars maybe, but also almost like a tower card in chess or some. No, not tower card, tower in the chess game or something. But she's sitting there by herself reading this, holding this book and just tuning into it. I believe she's sitting in her very bright blue dress, or bright, it's like a dark kind of cobalt blue, beautiful blue color. She's sitting in the sand, but it also looks like some fancy, what she's sitting on looks like some fancy kind of fabric actually, or like she's at peace. So what I think is, what you need is time by yourself, connecting to your inner star, your North Star that is on this image here, and not depending too much on what I have learned. Empty yourself of things, not keep seeking outwardly, but going inward and just let things settle. Yeah. She also have this little bit fancy necklace and so on. So it's a little bit different to be for a hermit card, but also this card I think shows this is number 9, and I think it shows an ending from what have previously been, and then you need some pause, you need some peace, and just time out, and for the next chapter to be written, almost like, yeah. And you have passed these steep, heavy, and sharp mountains behind you. That is behind this woman. So now there is calmer, more luxurious also ground, both in her. Oh, now it will be appear in the background. I'm so sorry. But on her dress and the whatever she sits on here, and so it's nothing lacking here. It's just, I think, a mindset, and also about this new word that I've heard recently all the time, this sovereign, to be sovereign, and also trust her own inner knowledge and knowledge overall, all the things that you have learned, all the things that you have experienced, all the things that you know, and trust in your inner self. And so you know the richness, richness of your soul, the richness of who you are, and that you can also teach when it becomes time. But now I think probably one-on-one, or maybe not yet, because I'm sorry about the beeping things behind me. Yeah. Anyways, if you hear it, but yeah, that can help. You should be by yourself more. And probably also stay out of too much of social media and stuff. I'm not the right person to say that, really. What you are aware of is this temptation or devil card. It's reversed. I think this is more emphasized, though. It's somewhere you shouldn't stay out of, you should not go there. It could also be connected to love or sex or something. There is some sort of addictive pattern here that also maybe can maybe shopping if it comes to money, or maybe even working too much or something. So you are still aware of this, so I don't need to talk about this, because you know what this is, that you feel trapped by or feel like you cannot let go of. And that is really what you need to let go of, for a while at least, and be by yourself. Because the things that drains your energy drains your finances, because that's energy. So there is more to say about that, but underneath in your subconscious here is 3 of Swords, which is heartache and loss, and this is a deep, deep sorrow, where your heart is like broken. There is a little bit of a bright sky behind, but something have been really, 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 really painful, and I think this is could be quite far back also, almost like childhood, or it's really a deep, deep sadness that you carry and maybe run from without understanding it, with this addiction pattern, and which also make other things make you stumble a little bit in other areas of life. It could be physical aches or something, that uh, things like that, or that you don't succeed in the same ways as you want to when it comes to related to other people around you or something. It can be in all areas, in all, um, emotionally. It can be, but there is here, and this is unconscious or subconscious, the sadness or the heartache, the pain. So you push that away, and I think you're not even aware of it as it is now. So you don't need to try to get aware of this. You just need to be by yourself more and without distractions too much, because then you will start to be in touch with, both your strength and stability inside of you without reaching out for something. And then this gradually you will get in touch with these feelings also and start to heal them. But you need some space and alone time for this. And this deep hurt won't like be over with in a way, but it will not continue to push you in the direction where towards things that hurt you, even if you try to use them as a numbness or something to feel better, or what it is. Still, it is hurtful for you and your life, and so it won't go away, but it can heal in the sense that it will not be motivating you subconsciously. So, and the more you are by yourself also, and just be in touch with yourself, really, that also brings you in touch with your inner strength. You strengthen yourselves from within, and when you do so, then outer things won't have that same, it won't pull you as hard then. So, oh, this is really tough stuff you have been through, I see, whomever you are, because the previous what have passed, what have been before, is like the Tower card reversed, disruption. It says it's like you have been broken apart. It's like your whole life have crushed down. Everything just crashed. It's not like only you, but you also broke apart. But sometimes this is about like divorces and stuff like that. But this is even heavier than that. So this heartache may also be repeated in some other case. Let's say you have been abandoned or something as a child, and then you get into divorce, and then you get in touch with this deeper sadness that you have from previous. So this is something, yeah, it has been a very, very dark, dark time for you. And yeah, and you really don't want to spend your life in that. So it could also be physical pains, or if you have been through, let's say, a car crash or something, where you, in a inner self, you have been, let's say, where you went to pieces almost, like, but then it's understandable that you want to numb that pain with something, or make, let's say, bring some sort of pain relief, or also happiness from the outside, because that is like life. You should like enjoy life and whatnot. But here it seems like you need some more, so yeah, time alone and in peace, honestly, where you are just chilling rather than uh, chasing after some sort of uh, outer happiness, but also like impressive outer things that others would like uh, look at as if they were like the success of sort. But it have been really, really, really tough. So it's good that I do this for someone, and you know if it's you, because you will understand the cards. Wow, this is so tough. And this sadness, this crushed heart that is within you, that is still there though. Although the whole crushing down thing is in the past. But now we look at the future. Here the sun is coming up. Um, the sun shining and the weather is easy. do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I must have that. Because it is like that now out. It's lovely, and now here I am inside. Here I am, as the song said. But yeah, I will just put the song there. It will be brighter, but this is also like the sun reversed. So I will get to that, but I will first put the song there. It's like things are better, but you want more, and at least quicker. Let's see. It's some sort of commercials, because I mean I probably could copy this before the commercials have done their thing. But so let's see. Here is that song. And this cannot even be a bad card, even if it's reversed, I think. But what I think it shows what you're longing for and what you want. This is like childhood innocence, childhood, I mean, joy, happiness, freedom, things that are innocent and uncomplicated, and without, pretense, without those, not backstabbing, it doesn't have to be, but those that people have agendas, and you want to be living almost like a paradise card. It's like a vision here. You want to be in this situation where you don't have a lot of demands on you, I think. A sort of a freedom card. To be like in a child, like loving, fun, happy place. And therefore also I connect to this Three of Swords card, that is what like lost on you somehow. Yeah. So but it will be brighter also within. Absolutely, it's getting there. These weeks to come also, I think the light itself outdoors even influence your well-being a bit, and I think that is a good thing. But yeah, I think also you long very much for partnership, but I think maybe you go into addictions instead of that. Maybe you get dependent on them, or something happens that brings a disruption to this. Mm. And maybe also sometimes, as I've heard it, I don't know if that's true really, but that sometimes if you have been through something traumatic, you kind of want to heal it by uh, subconsciously seeking to be pushed away, let's say, because you have been through that. And then when you feel that again, you get a chance again to heal that original wound. Original, not original. Yeah, well, anyway. But it seems better. I will just not keep talking psychologically. Let's see. And your attitude to this, it's still this. Now comes balance or patience card. This is like a seed that have been growing, and it is a flower. It have been growing for years, it seems, but still it's too slow. And where will it go? It's like that comes through in several cards here, both in the Eight of Wands, which usually is something that goes very quick, and here it's slow, and the reverse of the Sun card, and the reverse of this balance card. Yeah, that is how you view this thing. Okay, things are growing, but they're growing slowly, and nothing really. Where does it go? Where will it even lead to? Will I become like satisfied about that song? Also, you get what you need, but you will get more, and then now also it will grow further than it is now. But if it seems small to you still, and you think that, well, like, yeah, well, a little bit, not a hopeless feeling, but like you don't trust this fully anyways. Let's see, what do other people see? This is firm foundation reverse, Four of Pentacles. They see that I think this is somewhat those closest to you, maybe not other people around you, but maybe, I don't know if you have lower back pains or something, but it seems like in this, there is a red triangle at the bottom here, but that is also a symbol for the materialistic things and physical things. And that is like your focus probably. But what I see in this card mainly is that you are too generous. Like you spend your energy very much on, you give very much to others. You maybe it's just because you could maybe have a very cheerful outer or something else. And that is maybe why you need the solitude to keep your energy to yourself, because yeah, I think you are like a helper type, or and someone that people feel that are solid. They are drawn to you with maybe their problems. They are drawn to you as a rock, as someone they can lean on. And uh, and you yourself need to actually build your own foundation, your base strong, instead of having others. You need yourself mainly. um, yeah, you need to be less generous, which is an odd, that's what the closest ones around you see anyways. You spread yourself thin in a way, um, with being maybe available, or what it is like, and they think you should keep things closer to your chest, or keep yourself more, less available really. Okay, what are you afraid of or hope for? This is material and spiritual prosperity. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is reversed also. It's almost like you have given up this hope, though. It's like, well, yeah, because you have, it have been so tough. it's not really, you want to be like happy is what the card generally says, but that is also number six, and this is about giving and receiving also in balance, like in Aine, as I talked about before. But you want to have this place, this lovely place, and I think you are pretty content where you are in a sense. But maybe you want something bigger, or want like own something, like a land or something, a beautiful. Well, you want to like stand on your, let's say, balcony and look out of over your land. Maybe also where it's warm and sunny more so, and maybe have a pool or some like fountain there, or like where yeah, to own like a place. I think that is quite central here. Where you really feel something that feels mm, luxurious. Not like doesn't have to be castle like or something, but um, it's almost like the card also suggests the visions for the future, that it's open for something wonderful. But it's more so that you fear that how will I be able to have this, afford this, probably also is a question, because you want so much good for other people around you, the closest ones probably that you care for. So yeah, you those that you really love, you really care for them and love them so much, and you also want to give them everything good. And but it's like, yeah, what I see in this card is that you are very fair in that way. When it comes to those around you, you are clear in what you can give and whatnot, but also that you are fair towards them, but you are not fair towards yourself, because you don't, it seems maybe like as if you, because you indulge a bit in this whatever addiction here or something, but it seems like uh you don't really you take yourself as the last one, and you don't consider yourself really. You give so much more to others, particularly to others, I think. Maybe it's children or something that you want to give like the world to, and if they need anything, like you want to be able to um yeah, and also be able to give them some sort of happiness that you may not have felt, and whatever it could have been. um so yeah, but you forget yourself very much here, and I don't think you think that way, because some of your spending, as it seems, is also related to money and some sort of addiction, I think. But that's not like really giving yourself something. That is almost like just yeah, it's just like a pain relief. It's almost like medicine. It's like you don't, it's not adding, it's just making it possible to endure, if you understand. And that's, you wish more for others, and you should wish more for yourself too. And the last card, oh, this is could be in 6 months when we do a layout like this. And this is partnerships and alliances, number 3. And this is like two people. There is a women's arm and a man's arm, it seems like here, holding each other. And there is this Aine, as I talked about, this balance of giving and taking, and how you can build from there. Number 3s are like creative, uh, and it's like seeing more opportunities, and you hold each other. So you don't let, first of all, in this card I see that you don't let go, and also that you both are equally supportive of each other. It's not like you need to hold the other one, or it's all, I mean, there is another, let's call it, quote unquote, burden for you, that someone needs you again or something. It's more an equal thing that is not burdensome for you. It's just a connection that brings you, that is solid, and it's not demanding, and it's very much attractiveness in the all the wands cards. It's fire energy, but yeah, I think you will grasp onto, let's say, an arm where you actually can find what you seek, where you also probably you need to heal a bit more by yourself and so, but where you also will heal through this three of swords. So it's heart, this broken heart will also heal through this honest connection, this purity that you seek, because you're very although you have focused very much on the physical, on the material, you're still very pure hearted, but also yeah, you also have scars, if you could say, or like wounds actually, but you push them away right now. But it's way brighter to come than that it have been. I can give you that though. It have been really, really tough for you. And still that is in the now also, I must say. It's not easy for you right now either. But you need to take time off, just focus on your thing, and like, yeah. And then gradually the sun will start to, or the light will start to come in. And the need for balance is quite clear in many of these cards also. How you need also to be the one that are receptive, both from your own end, that you give yourself and allow yourself to not be the one always giving others, whomever those are, and also let others give to you in an equal exchange, which is not common. And I think this is probably also in an emotional sense, that maybe you don't allow that because you don't want, you avoid hurt, which is maybe not related to that particular person or something. But yeah, there is a sort of some sort of attachment style here that is I wouldn't say attachment style, actually. I would say rather that it is either well, either you use people, let's say, for the like physical things, or the yeah, whatever, but or get invested truly, but you avoid that mainly, or have avoided that for some time, to really be wholeheartedly there with your heart, because you know how that can go, like in a very painful manner, and that have not healed yet. So it's very difficult for you to go to that place where you feel that. And now underneath, oh, here we have this victory again. That have been like the most prominent card now in this. Victory and success. So this is the happy card here. It will be good. It will be good. But it seems like it's like maybe 6 months away before. I mean, it already starts now, these coming weeks, like with the sun coming up more and more or so on. But it's brighten your days. But you have still some troubles, or maybe economical, or something you think about, or that are a struggle for you. But the victory and success here is so clear with the partnership and alliances also. So yeah, it will become much, much more harmonious, and yeah, that's what I can say, really. Happy ending, as they say. So I will just put them back together now then. So I hope someone got something out of this. Whomever. And since there are not many here right now, I haven't been here myself even. So, oh my thumb. I guess that would be quite clear for someone who checks in for this long video. So I will just end then and wish you a good day. And if you have questions or so on, if you want to ask me about anything or what you think about that idea of calling, maybe I should have so you can call in so I can speak meanwhile I have the mic on so others could hear it also, but that seems long shot. Maybe I should start doing it first without that. I don't have to involve everything, but I think it would be fun to have a phone line open for mediumship or psychic things, also for cards, of course, but it takes less energy to work with the cards. But I hope you get something out of this, and and I won't check it, for the same reason that I don't want all these random inclinations or hints or stuff. I'm not going to check links people send and stuff. Probably sometimes maybe, but because I'm just over that. I won't do it. Que será, it will be what it will be. It's yeah. I won't get pulled around by someone's whatever. But take care now, and I will stop sharing this and talk another time. Bye bye. Where do I end the stream here?